Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to another English class. In the lesson of this week, we are going to work with a new content, okay? I am going to remember you that we are in unit number 3, and the unit number 3, it's called He Sang All Their Songs, okay? Try to remember the story and try to remember why we have this title in the unit, okay? Try to remember Rosie, Dylan, okay, the characters of this story. So today we're going to work with something that is called simple past, and we're going to work with regular verbs, okay? We are going to work again with the grammatical tense simple past. Let's start with the presentation. Here we have a photograph, and here we have Rosie and Dylan, and Rosie says, "We stayed in a hotel near the beach." And Dylan says, "I went with my family and it rained every day." So today we're going to focus on these kind of words, okay? Try to think what the word stayed and the word rained have in common. I can see that they have this kind of ending in common. Both words ends in ed. Okay, and that is very important because that kind of ending is expressing me that action start and finish in the past, because we're talking about a situation that happened. Okay, it's not happening now. So for that, today you're going to learn how to use that action, that are verbs, in simple past, not the simple past of the verb to be, only simple past. So here I have personal pronouns of subjects. I have I, you, he, she, it, and so on. And we're going to use with this kind of endings. We're going to use the base form of the verb, and we're going to only add ed at the end, as here. I watched, you watched, he watched, she watched. Okay? So you have to know that the normal rule or the common rule, it's only at ed at the end of the verb. And you're going to use all the subjects with the action. Es súper importante entender de que en esta oportunidad no vamos a hacer diferencias. Vamos a utilizar todos los pronombres personales con la acción o verbo que vamos a usar. ¿Ya? Yo puedo decir I play it, she play it, y no va a cambiar, siempre va a ser igual, a diferencia de en otros contenidos que sí cambiaba cuando era she, he, and it. Here we have the rule and says complete the rule. In English, we add ed to the base form of the regular verbs to make the simple past. ¿Qué es lo que nos está expresando acá? Que en inglés nosotros vamos a agregar a las acciones, que son los verbos, una ed, y vamos a saber que ese verbo que estaba en su forma base va a cambiar y va a ser un verbo regular que está siendo utilizado en pasado simple, porque vamos a estar hablando de acciones que ocurrieron, ya que ya son pasadas. Here we have a watch out. It says simple past regular verbs have the same ending for all people. As I said you before, you're going to use I watch, or you can use she watch or they watch. It's the same action, it's the same ending, and you're not going to try to, I don't know, make like a mix of conjunctions. Okay, you're going to use always ed. Here we have some examples. We play basketball, and they watch TV. Okay, let's go now with the spelling variation. Okay, you have to know that for almost all the verbs you're going to use ed at the end, but you have some spelling variations. For example, here I have I love the beaches in Florida, and the answer is yes, they were great. We have 3 rules and nothing more than that. Only 3 rules for these spelling variations. The first one is verbs that ends, or verbs ending in E, you're going to add only a D. Example, the word loved, you use a D, loved. Then you have use, in past simple, used. You only add a D. The second rule is that when verbs ending with a consonant plus Y, you're going to erase the Y and you're going to add IED. Example, study. You must know that before the Y you have a D, that is a consonant, so you change it to study it. Then you have cried, cried, cried. Okay? Remember, always is consonant Y, consonant Y. If you have a vowel and Y, you cannot use that rule. Third rule, some verbs ending with a vowel, and I am going to emphasize in this, only some verbs, not all the verbs, only some. Ending with a vowel plus consonant, double the consonant and plus ed. Let's see the example. Stop has O, that is a vowel, P, that is a consonant. We're going to double the word P and we're going to add ed. Stop it. Admit, admitted, and prefer, preferred. Okay? Here we have a rule and says we use the simple past to talk about situations that start and finish in the past. Okay, of course, actions that always start and finish in the past. Acciones que comienzan y que terminan en el pasado. Eso es un past simple. Okay. Watch out says when the vowel before the consonant at the end of the verb isn't stressed, we don't double the consonant. For example, opened. Not open it with double N. Okay? Then we have another example. I study English in school and she cried at the end of the movie. Remember that if you have questions so far, doubts, ask me in online classes. You have all the right to do that. And let's go with the exercise. Okay, for exercise, complete the sentences with the simple past affirmative form of the verb in parentheses. What do you have to do? Try to only add ed and use the rules. For example, here, I have the verb walk, as you can see here. The verb walk, and I said, ed, so we walk to school yesterday. Let's start with number 1. I, verb, watch a funny movie last night. What is the correct answer? Watch it. Very good. Number 2, the boys beach volleyball. Action, play. Pay attention here because you have a Y, but before the Y you have a vowel, not a consonant, so it's play it. Antes de la Y tiene una vocal, por eso no se cambia la Y. Number 3, David, his grandparents on Sunday, visit. What is the correct option? Visited. Very good. Number 4, I, for the test, study. Now you can use the rule. You have consonant Y, so it's study it. Very good. Number 5, my dad in Chile for 3 years lived. The words end in E, so you're going to only add D. Very good. Number 6, I, vegetables when I was young, hate. The same rule. Hated. And number 7, the trip to the beach because it was hot. Prefer. It's like a stop. You have to double the last word, so preferred. Let's go with the other exercise. Write sentences in the simple past about Jack and Lucy did last weekend. Example, I stayed with my friend Alex. The only thing that you have to do is transform the action, that is the verb, okay? In this case, you're going to transform play, watch, clean, chat, and study. The rest is the same. So number 1 is we played computer games. We're going to add ed at the end of the action. Number 2, we watched the Hunger Games. Very good. Number 3, I cleaned, in past simple, my bedroom. I cleaned my bedroom with ed at the end. Number 4, I chat online with my friends. Pay attention to this word because you have to double the last consonant. I chatted online with my friends. And finally, number 5, I study, keyword DNY. I studied for a math test. Okay. If you have questions, doubt, remember that you can ask in classes, and I hope that you understand. Okay, this is I think that is a very simple content, so I hope that you understand. As simple as that. So have a great day. Take care a lot, and see you next class. Bye bye, kids.